The U.S. economy is experiencing significant shifts, influenced by both domestic policies and global events. As we move into 2025, understanding the economic trends that are shaping the future is essential for making informed decisions, whether you're an investor, business owner, or an individual planning for the future. Here are the top 10 U.S. economic trends everyone should know in 2025. 1. Continued growth in technology and AI industries. The technology sector, especially artificial intelligence (AI), continues to be a driving force in the U.S. economy. From advancements in machine learning to autonomous systems and robotics, industries are increasingly relying on AI to automate processes and boost productivity. AI-driven innovations are not only reshaping traditional industries but also creating new job opportunities and economic growth. 2. Rising interest rates and their impact on borrowing. In 2025, interest rates are expected to remain higher as the Federal Reserve continues to combat inflation and stabilize the economy. For consumers and businesses, this means higher costs for loans, mortgages, and credit. Individuals looking to make big purchases, such as homes or cars, will need to factor in these rising rates, while businesses may adjust their expansion plans or financing strategies. 3. Inflationary pressures and their economic ripple effects. Inflation remains a top concern for U.S. households and policymakers in 2025. Rising costs for essentials such as food, energy, and housing are continuing to strain household budgets. At the same time, inflation impacts business costs, which may lead to higher prices for consumers. Economic strategies to mitigate inflation, including interest rate hikes and fiscal policies, will continue to evolve. 4. Shift toward green energy and sustainability. As the U.S. government and private sector double down on efforts to combat climate change, green energy and sustainability will become central to the economy. Investments in renewable energy, electric vehicles, EVs, and sustainable technologies are expected to grow, presenting both challenges and opportunities. Companies and industries that align with these priorities will see significant growth, while those that don't adapt may face declining profits. 5. Growth of remote and hybrid work models. The shift to remote and hybrid work environments, accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic, shows no signs of slowing down in 2025. With advancements in digital communication and collaboration tools, more businesses are embracing flexible work arrangements. This trend is reshaping office spaces, real estate markets, and employee expectations, with a growing emphasis on work-life balance and location independence. 6. Changing demographics and aging population. The aging U.S. population is one of the most significant demographic shifts impacting the economy in 2025. As baby boomers retire and healthcare needs increase, sectors such as healthcare, senior housing, and caregiving are experiencing growth. At the same time, the labor force is shrinking, creating challenges in maintaining productivity and filling job vacancies, particularly in skilled trades and healthcare professions. 7. Global supply chain shifts and reshoring efforts. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed vulnerabilities in global supply chains, prompting a trend toward reshoring and diversification of supply sources. In 2025, many U.S. companies are relocating manufacturing operations back to the U.S. or to nearby countries to mitigate future supply disruptions. This trend is expected to increase job creation in domestic manufacturing while potentially raising production costs in the short term. 8. Increased focus on financial literacy and personal finance. As economic uncertainty continues to impact households, there is a growing emphasis on financial literacy. Americans are becoming more engaged with budgeting, investing, and retirement planning to protect their financial futures. Employers are also recognizing the importance of financial wellness programs, with more offering financial education resources to their employees. 9. Cryptocurrency and digital asset regulation. Cryptocurrency and digital assets remain a hot topic, especially as government regulators aim to bring more clarity to this emerging market. In 2025, new regulations are likely to emerge to address concerns around security, tax compliance, and market manipulation. Investors and businesses will need to stay informed about the regulatory landscape to manage risk and capitalize on new opportunities in the digital economy. 10. Evolving healthcare landscape and cost pressures. Healthcare continues to be a central issue in the U.S. economy. With rising costs and an aging population, the healthcare sector is facing growing demand for services. At the same time, there is increasing pressure on businesses and individuals to manage healthcare expenses, particularly with changes to health insurance policies and potential shifts in government healthcare programs. The U.S. economy in 2025 will be defined by a combination of technological innovation, demographic changes, and evolving policy responses to inflation and global challenges. Staying informed about these trends is crucial for individuals and businesses alike, enabling smarter decisions around investments, career planning, and economic strategies. As the landscape continues to change, those who adapt early to these shifts will be better positioned for long-term success.